In this video, we're going to show you the perfect itinerary for Madrid. One of the questions we get asked most is how many days to stay in the city. To see the bare basics, you need 3 days. But to do it calmly, enjoy the tapas nightlife, and take the most famous day trip to Toledo, we recommend at least 5 days. That's why we've prepared a super complete 5-day itinerary with the best of Madrid. We've grouped the sites by area so you don't waste time. If you have less time, you can cut day 4, which is the day trip. So let's get started. When is the best time to visit Madrid? Spain is a country of extreme climates. The best times are spring, from April to June, and fall, in September and October. The weather is perfect, with sunny days and mild temperatures, perfect for walking. We strongly recommend avoiding the months of July and August. It's summer, and the heat in Madrid is extreme and dry. Temperatures easily pass 40 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, the city feels empty, as the locals themselves flee to the beach. So, how will our 5-day itinerary work? The idea is to use Madrid as a single base, staying at the same hotel. The secret to Madrid is walking a lot and using the metro, which is excellent. Most importantly, do not rent a car. We'll divide the days by area. 1 day for the historic center, 1 day for art, 1 day for royalty and cool neighborhoods, 1-day trip, and a final day for shopping and departure. Now, let's talk about transportation, which is the most important part. The best way to get around Madrid is on foot. You will walk a lot, so bring comfortable shoes. For longer distances, the Madrid metro is your best option. It's efficient, cheap, clean, safe, and covers the entire city. A single ticket costs from €1.50, but it depends on the distance. The golden tip is to buy the 10-trip pass, the Metrobus. It costs €12.20 and can be used by multiple people at the same time. It's the most economical option. And a car? Do not rent a car in Madrid, ever. The traffic is chaotic, parking is impossible and extremely expensive. Underground garages cost over €30 per day. And most importantly, the entire center of Madrid is a low-emission zone. If you drive in, a camera will log your plate and you will get a heavy fine. What about Uber or Cabify? They work very well in Madrid and are cheaper than taxis. A ride through the center costs about €3 or €4. To get from Barajas Airport, MAD, to the center, the easiest way is the metro. Line 8 takes you to the Nuevos Ministerios station in 15 minutes. From there, you transfer. It costs €5. The taxi is also a great option, as it has a fixed rate of €30 to any point within the city center. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. You'll be close to all these tourist spots. In Madrid, lodging is expensive, but cheaper than in Paris or London. The best area for tourists is the center, near Puerta del Sol or Gran Via. The advantage is that you will do literally everything on foot. You'll be a 10-minute walk from Plaza Mayor, 15 from the Royal Palace, and 15 from the Prado Museum. The disadvantage is that it's the most touristy area and very noisy. It's ideal for first-timers and those who love nightlife. The second option is the Malasaña and Chueca neighborhoods. The advantage is being in the heart of the nightlife, with the most authentic and cool restaurants and bars. The disadvantage is the noise at night and being about a 25-minute walk from the Prado. The third option, for luxury and quiet, is the Salamanca district. This is where Calle Serrano, the luxury shopping street, is. The advantage is that it's an elegant, safe, and quiet neighborhood. The disadvantage is that it's expensive and far from the main attractions. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region. If you stay in the center, near Gran Via, you can't go wrong. We'll leave the link to this map here on the QR code on the screen and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel options within that location, at the lowest prices. We'll also leave links to the hotels where we've stayed. In every destination, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located, and another that's a bit nicer, in the same location, but a little more expensive. They are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The earlier you book your hotel, the less you will pay. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price, and if you need to cancel later, it's super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper. Travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account to carry money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Now, let's get to the day-by-day plan. Day 1. Arrival, Sol, Plaza Mayor, and Market. Arrive at Barajas Airport. Take the metro or the €30 fixed-rate taxi. Go to your hotel in the Gran Via or Sol area, check in. Spend the afternoon on a recognition walk. Start at Puerta del Sol. It's the kilometer zero of Spain, with the bear and the strawberry tree statue. From there, walk 5 minutes to Plaza Mayor. It's a beautiful enclosed square. Walk 2 more minutes and arrive at the Mercado de San Miguel. It's a luxury food market. For dinner, let's have tapas at the market. Go from bar to bar trying different things. A glass of wine costs about €5, and each tapa about €3 or €4. Day 2. The Art Triangle and Retiro Park. Today is Art Day. Wake up early. Take the metro, Line 1, and get off at Estación del Arte station. Spend the whole morning at the Prado Museum. It is essential to buy your timed entry ticket online. The ticket costs €15. Reserve at least 3 to 4 hours. Focus on the Spanish masters. See Las Meninas by Velázquez and the Black Paintings by Goya. For lunch, find a restaurant in the Huertas neighborhood, behind the museum. Look for a Menú del Día for 12 to 15 euros. In the afternoon, cross the street and visit the Reina Sofia Museum. The absolute star here is Picasso's Guernica. The ticket costs €12. In the late afternoon, walk to Retiro Park. Entry is free. Rent a rowboat on the large lake, which costs about €8 for 45 minutes. Then, walk to the Crystal Palace. Day 3. Royal Palace, Temple of Debod, and Malasaña. Start the morning at the Royal Palace of Madrid. Take the metro, Line 2 or 5, to the Opera Station. The palace is gigantic. The ticket costs about €12 and should be bought in advance. Reserve about 2 hours. Afterward, visit the Almudena Cathedral, which is opposite and free to enter. For lunch, let's try the typical Madrid sandwich, the bocadillo de calamars, fried squid sandwich. Near Plaza Mayor, Bar La Campana is a classic. It costs about €4. In the afternoon, take the metro, Line 3 or 10, to Plaza de España. Walk to the Temple of Debod. It's a real Egyptian temple. Entry is free. The golden tip is to stay there for the sunset. The view of the temple with the sun setting behind it is one of the most beautiful in the city. For dinner, explore the Malasaña and Chueca neighborhoods. Malasaña is the hipster area. We recommend the restaurant Ojalá, which has a beach bar with real sand in the basement. It's a mid-range place, about €30 per person. Day 4. Day trip to Toledo. Today is for the most famous day trip. Wake up early, take the metro to Atocha station. Take the high-speed train, Avant, to Toledo. The journey takes only 30 minutes. The round-trip ticket costs about €25, and it's good to buy it a few days in advance. Toledo is an incredible medieval city on a hill. Spend the day getting lost in the cobblestone alleys. Visit the Toledo Cathedral. The ticket costs €12. Climb up to the Alcazar, the castle. Don't leave without trying marzipan, the local almond sweet. In the late afternoon, take the train back to Madrid. At night, for a luxury experience, have dinner at Restaurant Botín. It's the oldest restaurant in the world, from 1725. It's famous for its cochinillo asado, roast suckling pig. A dinner there costs about €80 per person. You must reserve weeks in advance. Day 5. Flamenco, Gran Via shopping and departure. On your last day, enjoy the morning for shopping. Walk along Gran Via. Go into the giant Primark store, which has 5 floors. If you want luxury, walk to the Salamanca neighborhood and see the windows on Calle Serrano. For lunch, let's go for the free tapas experience. Go to El Tigre in Chueca. You pay €4 for a beer or cider and get a giant plate of free tapas. At night, before you leave, you must see a flamenco show. Cardamomo is one of the most famous and authentic tablaos. The show with a drink costs about €40. After the show, get your bags and head to Barajas Airport. The Metro Line 8 runs until 1:30 a.m. Or take a taxi with a €30 fixed rate. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. Buying on the spot is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots like the Prado Museum, the Royal Palace, and flamenco shows sell out days before. We'll leave the link on the QR code on the screen and in the description to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the best price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Skip the line tickets for the Prado Museum, timed entry for the Royal Palace, the ticket for the Santiago Bernabeu tour, and flamenco show passes, all at the best price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. Now let's talk about transportation, reinforcing it. The best way to get around Madrid is on foot and by metro. You will walk a lot. The 10-trip pass, the Metro bus, costs €12.20 and is the best option. Do not rent a car in Madrid. The traffic is chaotic, and the ZTL fines are very expensive. About travel insurance. Essential and mandatory to enter Europe. You need coverage of €30,000. Use the comparator in the link in the description to save money. Quick shopping tips. Spain is the best place to buy Zara, Mango, and Massimo Dutti. Gran Via is for popular stores. Calle Serrano is for luxury. The Las Rosas Village outlet is a 40-minute bus ride. Remember, tax-free on any purchase. There is no minimum. Validate at Barajas Airport. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome. Subscribe and like the video for more tips. And how much does it cost to eat in Madrid? It's one of the cheapest capital cities in Western Europe. A Big Mac combo costs €9. A beer, a caña, costs 2 to 3 euros. The golden tip is the Menu del Dia at lunchtime. For 12 to 18 euros, you get a full meal. And the tip is not obligatory. And what to do at night? The night is buzzing in the Malasaña and Chueca neighborhoods. The unmissable plan is to see flamenco at Cardamomo. And for clubbing, Teatro Capital is a 7-story nightclub. And if you're traveling with children, Madrid is great. They'll love Retiro Park, to rent a rowboat on the lake. The rental costs about 8 euros. They also go crazy for the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium tour. The tour ticket costs 28 euros. And to combine your trip, this itinerary already included Toledo. You can also do a day trip to Segovia. From Madrid, you can take the AVE high-speed train and be in Seville in 2.5 hours, or in Barcelona in 3 hours. If you liked this detailed Madrid itinerary, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Leave your questions in the comments. Thank you very much, and have a great trip.